Hey, welcome back. So this is my second version of this third update because the one that I did yesterday had no audio on it. Primo move. Top notch. So I'm gonna give a very quick overview. Let's just remodel that. Of everything that's going through. Firstly, I decided to tear out all the work that I was doing previously before. It was all just a kind of garbled mess of if then statements, which obviously that's not bad. It's just that if and statements tend to get clustered too much. I might have been missing something. I need to figure out a better way of creating the system as opposed to just choice A or choice B. I mean, it's still going to be that. Unfortunately, there's not real any delineation of doing that. I'm just wondering if that there's a better way of creating those choices. Seeing if there's a way that I can create something a bit more elegant. That's going to take research, which goes into my my display of what of my code, as you can see just right over here. I found a couple of Python versions of the organ trail that somebody had created. It's still missing what I feel like is the chunk, the major chunk of what I would like to have, where it actually, I played Oregon Trail games where it said the name of the fort and it put it along the way, and there were some delineations. Now, I think those were newer versions of Oregon Trail that allowed you to go either through northern passageway or southern passageway, but still to meet up in Oregon City. When I was taking a look through these things, because I need to learn also the other functions of term tags that are used in Python. And as you can see here, this person actually created an if else if statements for game difficulty, which I thought was a really good idea, and I implemented it right here. I'm still having to work on some things. I have to do some research into other elements that I would like to include into the system. Seeing what I can take from this, as well as possibly other systems. Like, if you like see this, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It should be, because the problem is that it isn't fitted properly. It looks like it isn't fitted properly. So I don't know. It should be showing something else, I think, but I don't know what exactly. But it doesn't really matter. If you see, it's an Easter egg. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on bringing everything in together, trying to find more examples, a more intricate code line to include cities, and if I can, include team party makeup, such as, oh, okay, we got a driver. Well, this driver is, he's got good vision, so he can find better routes, or, routes that weren't normally visible. Got a driver that he's got an ass of steel or something, and he can sit for a very long time, so he doesn't get really tired that easily. I don't know. Things like that. Those are concepts and ideas that I'm looking into seeing if we can introduce. Although, as I say it, some of it also sounds really difficult and something that you can't really introduce in a in a simple Python method. I don't know. I'm going to be looking that up. I'm also going to be trying to communicate with the Learn Python subreddit, so that way they can, maybe help me along the way on figuring some of these things out. There's a whole bunch that I'm still kind of putting together, but I've only been doing this for just about a month now, and I feel like this is a pretty good delineation, as long as I stay on course and I stay on task and remember to work on this every single day, at least for an hour, preferably 2 hours, because an hour just kind of gets you into the groove, and then you'll have another hour of working on it and working through it, and just typing things out, looking in, researching, stuff like that. I'm going to be working on that probably not tonight. Tonight I have to help somebody with setup for their show, but then tomorrow night, and hopefully some more over the weekend. It's just to just continue keeping this boulder rolling, and yeah. So, I want to thank you all for, whoever watches these things. Maybe it will get you into doing something, or just getting yourself out of your comfort zone just a little bit. I know I have one friend, she's telling me to get started on some other things, and, might as well look into it. Doesn't cost me anything to get started on this stuff, and if I like it and other people like it enough to, I don't know, pay me for something, that'd be nice. So, alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you all next week for more updates. Hopefully I'll have something. Oh, I almost forgot. The reason why I didn't put up a video last week is because my system over here, Manjaro, just took a dump. Some reason why the video drivers got outdated and outmoded on the repository. I had to do a lot of work in order to get them to work with the new XF desktop system emulator. So that way the video card could be read by the video, can be communicated through the video drivers, which then communicated to the desktop. And I just had to work on a bunch of things. So unfortunately, I lost most of last week. And as I said, this is a step back. I deleted a lot of stuff that I was working on in order to remold and reshape what I was doing, so that way I could have a smoother transition forward. So yeah, I mean, all that stuff that I deleted isn't really gone. It's just not in this file. I could download the archive file again and get to work on that, get that implemented in and pushed through. And yeah, all right. Well, thank you all very much. And yeah, these are very cut and dry, and I don't really do any editing because I shoot best from my hip. Yeah. So, all right. Have a good evening.